Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the corner. Welcome to your latest Chelsea news. Look, the equation is very simple. Honestly, if this was a maths problem and there is an equation that needs to be solved, the equation goes something like this: a fit Reece James. A fit Reece James, whether it's for Chelsea, whether it's for England, I think wins you trophies. It's straight up. That's how simple it is. There's no complication around it. I want to talk a little bit about Chelsea first. I mean, of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you've missed out on Reece James's assist, it was an exquisite assist for England for Declan Rice's goal. There was another lovely cross for Harry Kane, which Harry Kane should have put away. But look, the honest truth is, if this guy stays fit, Chelsea Football Club, I've got no doubt we're going to win trophies. I don't know what type of trophy, whether it's a Carabao Cup, whether it's a FA Cup, whether it's the Premier League, whether it's the Champions League. I don't know, but we're winning something. If Reece James, and that's the big if, and you know what? Thankfully, God willing, he has been staying fit for a fairly long period now, and I hope it continues that way. Honestly, I truly, truly hope it continues that way. Yeah, it's as simple as that. It really is as simple as that. Keep him fit for the entire season. I believe Reece James, if he plays most of the big games for us this season, we're going to come up trumps. We're going to come up on top. I've got no doubts. Reece James, this whole debate about who is the best right back, is it Reece James? Is it Trent Alexander-Arnold? Is it whoever else, right? For me, there is no debate. Reece James is the most complete package of a right back you're going to see. I know for Chelsea Football Club, under Enzo Maresca, he doesn't like fullbacks bursting up and down, and he truly doesn't want Reece James to bust his legs to do that, because this has probably been one of the best ways for us to keep him fit. But you can see the quality. We all know the quality. Whenever he plays for Thomas Tuchel in England, he is playing the most furthest player on the right side. And Thomas Tuchel post-match said it. We're going to go through all of the comments very, very soon. Post-match, he said it, like, Reece James has the passing ability. He is the best when it comes to defending. And when it comes to crossing, you best believe he'll find that person. And for Chelsea as well, we've seen it for numerous amount of times, man. Like free kicks, crosses. Just last season, if you remember the cross against Man United, how he spins, delivers the cross for Cucurella, the free kick in the Club World Cup as well. Like, it's just, and not just in the Club World Cup, in league stage, in league as well, in the Premier League. For me, look, there is no debate. Trent Alexander-Arnold, as fantastic as he is, and we know Trent is amazing, footballer. Ball on the feet, on the ball, he's capable of doing magic, finding those passes, finding those, free kicks, long range shots. But is Trent Alexander-Arnold a lot better than Reece James when it comes to all of those, all of those aspects of the game? I don't think so. Trent Alexander-Arnold can take free kicks, no problems. He's absolutely glamorous at taking free kicks. But Reece James is as well. Not that long ago, he scored a banger for England too, from a free kick. Reece James is no, numpty when it comes to taking free kicks. Reece James, when it comes to crossing, I don't know if there's that many right-sided players that can deliver crosses like Reece James on a regular basis. This guy, one of his key attributes is the crosses from the right. The amount of assists Reece James has missed for Chelsea Football Club is not even funny. Hopefully now that's not going to be the case. Hopefully now players like Pedro Neto, players like João Pedro can, pop up in the middle and get a lot of headers. Liam Delap as well down the track. But as I said, keep this guy fit. And I guarantee you, if Reece James stays fit for this entire season at least, Chelsea are winning something undoubtedly. Not only he's a leader, he wears the armband, and he is now taken the leadership to the position where Enzo Maresca really wanted him to. He was a little bit of a quiet leader, but now slowly he's starting to become that little bit of a boisterous leader. You can just tell Chelsea Football Club, the Chelsea players, they love it when Reece James is starting. You can see it in their faces. Against Real Betis in the final, Reece James and Enzo Fernandez I still remember both of them coming when Enzo Fernandez scored the equalizer off the back of Cole Palmer's cross. Both of them coming, bumping their heads together. Enzo Fernandez giving Reece James a small little slap across the face. You could just say, you know which iconic moment I'm talking about. You can tell. This guy, when he's playing, when he's starting, all the other players, they grow in stature. They find another level. So I've got no doubt that keep him fit, we're going to do something. Keep him fit, England's going to do something. Let's go through some of the news. We're going to obviously touch base on Pedro Neto as well, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to disregard Pedro Neto got an assist for Cristiano Ronaldo's goal as well, which was a lovely assist, inverted crossing. You know, that's Pedro Neto's bread and butter, that inverted cross. And now we are slowly picking those up. João Pedro is picking those crosses up as well. And hopefully down the track, João Pedro picks those crosses up even more. Because Pedro Neto, those inverted crosses into the far post, Cristiano Ronaldo, he knows. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's been around the business for far too long to not understand that. We're going to talk about that down the track. But have a look at this. Reece James versus Andorra. Now, I know it's Andorra. I get it. But from an individual standpoint, you still need to carry on and do your business. 1 assist, 100 touches. Wow. 2 key passes. One of them, the other one was for Harry Kane, which he didn't put it away. 5 long balls, 2 big chances created, 5 duels won, 100% aerial duels. The most complete right back. This is where Trent Alexander-Arnold misses out. Trent Alexander-Arnold, no one ever talks about Trent Alexander-Arnold from a defensive standpoint. But when you think about Reece James, so many players have come out publicly and said Vinicius Jr. has been one of them, and many more. Omar Marmoush, we're going to touch base, saying, Reece James has been the toughest opponent that they've faced. There's no doubts about that. Reece James is a far superior defender than most of the other right backs that's going around. And when going forward, yeah, his attacking attributes are just as strong. Scoring goals, producing assists. Not that long ago, he produced that through ball for Estevao Willian against Fulham, if you guys remember. Or was it against West Ham? One or the other. I think it was against West Ham. A lovely through ball for Estevao Willian. Estevao Willian should have put that away first time with his left foot. Reece James, there's not that much that he can't do. Honestly, there's not that much. The only thing is, at times, Reece James, he loses the plot and ends up getting those odd red cards. But I think he's eradicated that. He really has eradicated that. So Thomas Tuchel, look, it's going to be a fantastic artillery moving forward into the World Cup for Thomas Tuchel to have a player like Reece James. And we're going to go through exactly what Thomas Tuchel had to say. Ian Wright on Reece James. I think so. Yes, he's England's first choice right back. When you look at what he's capable of doing, defending, passing, even if he inverts and goes into the midfield, he's comfortable there. That's the thing. Much like how we praise Cucurella, the only thing about Cucurella is he's just consistent. He plays week in, week out, game in, game out with Reece James. It's generally 1 game a week, and we try and manage him. And because Reece James has missed so much football, nearly, I'd say, 4 seasons worth of football. And this is why we are trying to be as cautious as possible, that we don't push him to the limit where he picks up another injury. But yeah, Reece James inverting into midfield can do the job as well. Out wide as a wing back, out wide as a right back, RCB. Pretty much what Cucurella does. Reece James definitely can produce that on the right side. The only thing is, Reece James adds a lot more quality on the ball. I'm not saying Cucurella is not bad on the ball. Cucurella is fantastic on the ball. I think Reece James is a tad above. Reece James' biggest problem is he just needs to stay fit and play as much as possible. Give Me Sport gives Reece James 8.5 out of 10 rating, man of the match. There you go, man of the match award. The report says England's best player. In a match where England were struggling to create, the Chelsea man took things into his own hands and produced a phenomenal assist for Rice's headed goal. I mean, he's making players like Declan Rice look really nice. Do you know what I mean? Declan Rice look really nice. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Reece James, he's got the ability to do that. He can make others look really, really good. And that's another attribute. You can't just only talk about the player's strengths, and his weaknesses and attributes. What can the player do to improve others? That is just as important. I think Reece James 100% improves others. Reece James's delivery from the right, Harry Kane should have put that away. But I'm sure next time Harry Kane gets that opportunity, he's going to gobble it up, absolutely gobble it up. This is what Thomas Tuchel had to say post-match. Reece James is, at the moment, slightly ahead of Trent Alexander-Arnold in this position. Given what he did for us in the last two camps and how he played in the Club World Cup with Chelsea, there's absolutely no debate. As great as Trent Alexander-Arnold is on the ball, he's a liability when it comes to defending. We've seen it. He doesn't even now start for Real Madrid. I'm sure they'll change. But Carvajal, there's a reason why Carvajal starts. Carvajal is probably, look, he doesn't have the ball-playing ability like Reece James, but defending and bombing up and down, defending is a key component for a right back. For a fullback, you got to learn how to defend. Trent Alexander-Arnold does not know how to defend. That's his biggest issue. So, yeah, you're great on the ball, but it's all balanced out because you're making hella number of mistakes in the back. Whereas Reece James, he has locked up some of the best attackers out there. Omar Mamouche, when asked to name the toughest opponent he has faced until now, Reece James. I mean, Mamouche just recently joined Premier League. Mamouche has been playing in the Bundesliga. He doesn't think too much about the Bundesliga. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one he's come across in the Bundesliga that he can even say, yeah, that they're a tough opponent. Straight away, faces Chelsea once and goes, you know what? Here, until now, Reece James. Reece James is the toughest opponent. I can't wait. I can't wait for us to meet Man City and absolutely thump Man City. As I said, as long as we can keep Reece James fit, I'm very, very positive. I am very, very positive. Now, as I said, I want to talk a little bit about Pedro Neto. Assists for Pedro Neto and Reece James in their respective games today. Add that to goals for Marc Cucurella, Estevao, and Giovanni Coenda as well, by the way, for under-21s, Portugal team. Chelsea players are dominating this international break. Love it. Only brings a lot more confidence. Once the international break is over, you come back to the club scene, you're confident. You went to international scene and you've done the business there as well, and you bring all of that, and now you're ready to do the business for Chelsea Football Club. One thing I have to say about Pedro Neto, this guy, he's a monster, man. He's a monster. This is why I said a few videos ago, I'm so confident. I'm so confident we're going to be challenging for the title. I'm so confident. I'm not even lying anymore. We got some top players, man. Pedro Neto, this guy, we know the quality going forward. There's no doubt about that. Another one who can score, long range, inside the box, can get assists, crosses. But the one thing I like about Pedro Neto more than anything is this guy's work rate. This guy, off the ball, he's another defender, man. He is another defender. He is just as strong, man. Compared to some of the defenders that we have, he's just as strong. On that left side, him and Cucurella, when they play, oh, forget it. You're going nowhere. They'll lock you up. The amount of times this guy has done the business for us on the left side when, Cucurella has double teamed up, Pedro Neto has come in and he's helped Cucurella many a times. Not to say Cucurella, needs a lot of help. Like, Cucurella is a damn good player. Cucurella has been defending like a monster himself. But when you add another one like Pedro Neto, incredible. Lovely assist for Cristiano Ronaldo, helping Cristiano Ronaldo to just keep on scoring beyond the age of 40. Incredible. Pedro Neto, look, can't wait for him to come back to Chelsea Football Club and after the international break. And we need him. We've got Brentford. We badly need him for that. And then straight after that, we got Bayern Munich. You best believe we need him for that. Whether he can back up, this is the thing that we need from Pedro Neto. Last season, it was one game off, one game off. We need Pedro Neto to play almost 2 games a week. And that's something Pedro Neto, I don't think he has done at Chelsea Football Club. And he's another one we've tried our level best to keep fit. We know what problems he had back in Wolves. Not many people talk about how Chelsea have managed some of these players. Pedro Neto, Reece James, I know. Romeo Lavia, problem. Wesley Fofana, problem. But we've fixed up a lot of players, man. And I hope God willing, it continues that way. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we've spoke about, especially Reece James and Pedro Neto as well. What do you think? Do you think the statement, Reece James, if fit, wins Chelsea Football Club some sort of trophy this season, if not multiple trophies? And for England as well, a fit Reece James, is he the difference maker in the English team for them to go all the way and actually win something? Let me know your thoughts. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, take care. See ya. Bye.